To part 6 of creating Pascal, shall we? There we are. Okay. So in the last one, we mirrored the back foot. Sorry, my apologies. Shift-Z so we can get our reference picture back. Let's adjust it to the reference picture again, so we see whether we have the proportions right. You've got all the shortcut keys in each video. I've added all the shortcut keys that I'm using. My apologies if I've missed to add some of them. What am I doing now? Okay, so yes, so we did mirror one leg, but now we need to amend this one, the master one. So I am going to move it a little bit down. Too much down. Command Z to go back to the previous position. For those of you who are new to ZBrush, ZBrush keeps quite a lot in the settings. There is a way of setting up how many undos we can keep. So basically you can keep all of them, but that makes the file really big. So I like to keep it. If you have a look at the top, where is that orange line on the focal shift and draw size, there is all the undo history. So I like keeping the undo history. Later on at some point I'll show you how to delete the undo history as well. But you've got all the undo history for each subtool for the moment that we've created. So I like keeping the undo history until I'm really happy with the model, and then I can delete the undos, because otherwise the file gets really big if you keep all of it. But yeah, we can talk about it later on. Now I'm just playing with the foot, I think. Haven't done too much, have I? More talking now than working. So now I moved the master foot, so that's why I'm deleting the mirrored one. So I'm gonna mirror it again. It's easier rather than trying to amend the second foot by eye. So I just delete it and mirror it again. It's just a second job. 1 second job. Okay, so happy with the proportion for the legs. What are we going to do next? I'm excited to see what I was planning on doing next. Okay. We like putting live boolean. Okay. Yes, the front legs are a little bit not shorter, but they're smaller than the back ones. If you have a look at the reference pictures, I'm looking at the reference pictures on my second screen. So what I would do is like, there you go. I just copied the back foot, scaled it a little bit up, and then moved it down. So turn it around a little bit. Just looking at the reference pictures at this particular moment when I'm doing this, and in the moment I'm just talking. Okay, so yeah, just look at your reference pictures, and it's very hard from the reference pictures to really tell which is the original, how do you say it, A position or T position for the character, because he's always posed. What am I doing here? Okay, I wasn't happy with that. Why did I delete it? No idea. Okay. Oh yeah, now I know why I deleted it, because then I moved it, and then I wasn't sure that it will be at the same level like the back feet, because if you move it, if you move the front one a bit more up, if you literally move it or scale it, it's not going to be on the same level like with the back ones. That's why I deleted it, and now I copied it again, and now I'm not moving it, I'm not scaling it, I'm smoothing it and making it smaller, if that makes sense. Now I'm doing the knee area. Yeah, because you want them to be on the same level. Otherwise, his legs, the front ones, will be shorter than the back ones, and then we're in trouble. Rotate it a little bit. Now we're masking again. Hold Control, and either draw or drag on the area that you want to be masked. That's a way of working only on certain area of the model, of the subtool, so-called subtool in ZBrush. So now I'm working basically on the top area, which is not the masked area, and I'm rotating it a little bit. I think that looks good. Does it look good? I think I might undo that one. Yeah, now I'm gonna look at my reference pictures again. It's very difficult because you see in all these reference pictures we have him posed, and you can't really tell what is his original state of stillness, let's say it this way. Okay, so I need to reverse my masking to inverse it so I can work on the bottom part. So you go to masking on the right hand side, then inverse, and now I'm rotating just the bottom part. There we are. Very nice. Now let's go back in brush mode. Scale down, S on the keyboard, smooth, shift, hold shift so you can smooth. There we are. There we are. And now with the smooth brush we can actually make them thinner as well, because I think his front legs are like thinner than the back ones. We still have a little bit more. So I think here I was looking at the reference pictures. Smooth a little bit more. That doesn't look right, does it? Doesn't look like a proper knee there. Let's mask again. Control and brush. Just draw. Control, hold Control and use your brush. Regardless of which brush you have selected. At the moment I'm on my move brush. If you have a look at on the left with my brushes, when I'm on my move brush and when I hold Control and I draw, it will say that I'm on my mask pen. So yeah, let's work on that bottom. No, don't do that. I don't think that's a good idea. Because now I think the front ones will be longer than the back ones. Nah, I guess not. Keep switching my profile sides. Inflate brush to inflate those toes. Yeah. Okay, profile view, left and right. Always good to check all the views. Never work just from one side. Always turn around, check your front, profile and everything. At least that's my way of doing things. Let's angle it a little bit so we see whether the proportions are right. Now I'm trying to see, because you can see that next to my foot I have his foot. So the bottom part of my part is more narrow than the original reference. So let's unlock the pivot, move it a little bit, lock it. Don't forget to lock it before you work on it. And then just scale it a little bit on the side. Okay, let's try again. Am I gonna angle it again? Okay, so we are in the correct proportion size. Let's angle it a little bit. It looks kind of, yeah, there we are. See? The front foot, the back foot. Let's have a look at the back foot. Yeah, approximately. That was a very good reference picture. Later on, after I finished Pascal, I started working on Maximus, the horse from Rapunzel, and I could not find really good pictures like this for Maximus, so I'm still in the beginning of it, so we'll see what it turns out afterwards. Let's get back to Pascal. Okay, like... Why did I delete them? Because I think I want to remesh it. Yeah. Yeah, you can see it's a little bit thinner than the back foot. Let's tidy them up and then we can mirror them again. Zoom in and out. You've got all the shortcut keys. After each video, I've added all the shortcut keys that I'm using. If I've missed any, please let me know and I will add them. I remember when I was in the beginning of learning 3D modeling and not knowing the shortcut keys, and I had a big list. And by the time I find which shortcut key I need, it was time consuming, but yeah, it paid off. I really enjoy what I'm doing now. Renaming the leg, both legs. It's always good to have everything tidy and named. Okay, let's mirror the back one. Let's mirror the front one. Remember, you can't have subdivision levels for mirroring. You can add them after you've mirrored the subtool. That looks pretty good. Let's save, CTRL S. Make sure you're in the correct folder where you want to save your project. And I will see you in part 7 later on. Thank you for watching.